Happy Hunger Action Day, Hunger Advocates. We are here in Lake County today at Lake Sumter State College, where you can see this line of cars kind of snaking through the parking lot. We're at the Claremont campus off Hancock Road and State Road 50. And what's going on here today is a very special distribution targeting college students and their families. Here in Lake County, we know that 1 in 6 people are food insecure as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, and that includes college students who are trying to build a better career for themselves through education, and they're being kind of thrown curveballs left and right. They're struggling to find that part-time work that they're accustomed to having. They're struggling to support their families. Their parents, many of them, have lost their jobs or had their hours cut, and so their part-time job at a hair salon or a restaurant or a supermarket all of a sudden has become the breadwinning income for their family, for their parents and their siblings. So today we've delivered a truckload of about 33,000 meals to be distributed to each one of these cars in line, and they're going to get an assortment of things. There's dry goods to stock their pantry, beans and rice and cereal and beef stew. There's fresh produce, apples and carrots and things for salads. There's frozen meat. There's also frozen blueberries and all sorts of things to help them get back to some sort of normal in their lives. This is the third food distribution that they've done at the college here, as well as at their Leesburg campus, through the support of a generous donor. And what it's doing is allowing them to really care for the whole student, not just through financial aid or through counseling and mental health support, but also nourish that body so that they can learn and excel in their studies. So we're going to take a look at what some of the things that are going out into the cars today. There's peanut butter. I see some refried beans, some canned vegetables, some drinks. And then further down this way, this is where they've got these produce boxes. Here you can see the apples and the carrots packed in these no-touch boxes. So these came straight from the produce grower, the farmer. They were packed up so that no one else has had to touch those items. In the COVID days of COVID, we're trying to keep everyone as safe as possible, and so the more we can reduce how many hands are handling an item, the better off we all are. So we're going to walk a little bit back through the distribution so you can see a little bit more of what's going on. A lot of the people here are staff or students from the college who are helping out, lending a hand, and giving back to their community here in Claremont. You can see back through the distribution, folks packing bags behind us, getting items ready to go out into the trunks and cars. And then we're here, we're going to stop here with college president, Dr. Cedar. Am I saying that right, sir? Yes. We're live on Facebook for Second Harvest Food Bank, and just want to hear from you a little bit about what's going on here today and what it means for your students.
Well, we had a very generous donor. We were able to partner with Second Harvest to make an impact for our students, and our students are struggling. They're primarily working service jobs and also trying to gain an education to move forward. So hopefully this will give them a breath and a little bit of relief, and they'll be able to settle down and do a little bit more studying and also move on to the next step of their lives.
Yeah, so it's all about relieving that added pressure that's been put on them during this time.
Struggling to find jobs or maintain jobs that works 2 to 3 jobs.
Wow, 2 to 3 jobs. And some of their parents, I'm sure, are struggling right now. They're trying to fill that gap.
Well, they're the gap just about for everybody. They're taking care of parents. Their kids may be maybe online in school, so they're filling in the back end for that. So community college students are the ones that seem to take the biggest load when you have any fun, and they are struggling.
Well, thank you for being here today and being a helping hand. It's Hunger Action Day, and we really appreciate you and your staff and your students here trying to help each other out.
Well, thank you for the
Awesome. Thanks. I'll let you get back to work. So you heard him. We're here. We're giving a helping hand to the students and their families. We're loading up the back of their car. I think you can see that one driving away, filled as much as it can be with boxes and bags of nutritious food to nourish them. So today is Hunger Action Day. September is Hunger Action Month, but today we are concentrating our efforts. We're really trying to encourage you to get out, lend a hand. We also have ways that you can do that safely from home if social distancing is high priority for you right now. We've got all of that listed on our website at feedhopenow.org/HAM, HAM, for Hunger Action Month. And on there you'll find a 30 ways in 30 days calendar. I know today is September 10th, and you can, as long as you pick one of those actions during this month, you don't have to do one every day, although that would be amazing. But you can choose something from signing up to volunteer, whether it's this month or later this fall, on our website. You can be an advocate and educate others on what hunger looks like in our community. I'm sure hunger on a college campus was not the first thing that came to your mind when we started going live today, but here we are. You can also attend an event, a virtual event. You can also order food from some of our local restaurants who are donating some of their proceeds to the fight against hunger. All of those things are on our website, and you can take a look and find one that fits your schedule and your budget and your time. Obviously, donations go a long way to making events like this possible. Both food donations, virtual food drive donations, where you gather your friends and family together to raise money to purchase food for events like this. And then financial donations always make a huge difference. For every $10 donated to Second Harvest Food Bank of Central Florida, we can provide 40 meals for a struggling college student, for a family, for a senior, for a furloughed worker, or a newly permanently laid off worker who's looking for the next thing to stabilize their family. There are lots of ways to help, and there are 30 days in September that you can take action. So we encourage you to check that out. feedhopenow.org/HAM, HAM as in Mary. Thank you for all that you are doing to provide this hope for our neighbors in need. Without you, they may possibly be going to bed hungry tonight, which is something that we never want to hear. So thank you for taking action. Thank you for feeding hope. Thank you for fighting hunger.